It's funny, most people worry about how their fish will survive winter, but if your pond isn't set up properly, summer can be just as, if not more dangerous, depending on the type of fish. I'm currently in winter, but half the world is in summer and probably experiencing some very hot weather. I thought now is a good time to talk a bit about why warm water can be a problem and how we can keep our fish happy and healthy. G'day, my name is Kev. The aim of my channel is to help people build and maintain ponds without spending a fortune. If that sounds like something that interests you, feel free to subscribe, check out my other videos and visit ozponds.com. So why are high temperatures a problem? As water gets warmer, it can't hold as much oxygen. This can be a problem as everything inside the pond relies on oxygen. The fish are consuming it. The bacteria that is processing ammonia that the fish produce, they're consuming it. And the microorganisms that are breaking down the fish waste and other organic materials are also consuming oxygen. Even at night, the plants in the water consume oxygen. So with so many things consuming the oxygen, and at a time when the water can't hold as much, it can have dire consequences. So how do you know if you don't have enough? Usually the fish behaviour will let you know. They'll start gasping for air up near the surface. There are test kits and meters that you can buy, but I think these are unnecessary provided you follow some common sense guidelines. The first is don't overstock your pond. Too many fish in a small area will place greater demand on the oxygen. Speaking of small areas, stock small ponds appropriately. In small ponds, use hardy fish, things like rice fish or white cloud mountain minnows. These types of fish can handle a wide range of conditions, including rapidly changing temperatures. Some fish are more accustomed to cooler climates and higher levels of dissolved oxygen than others. Remember, the smaller the body of water, the quicker it will heat and cool. A deeper, larger pond will heat and cool far more gradually. Next is adding water agitation. Water agitation mixes the air with the water, thus adding more oxygen into the water itself. Now, water can only hold so much oxygen, and remember, at higher temperatures, it holds less. Waterfalls, streams, spitters, and air stones are all great ways to mix water and air, and therefore increase the dissolved oxygen inside the pond. Plants shading the pond can also help keep the water temperatures lower, but just remember that any plants inside the pond are consuming oxygen at night. And speaking of plants, algae is a plant, and if you had an algae issue, be that green water or string algae, using an algicide can be very dangerous, especially during the summer. If you kill all that algae in one hit, you've just removed plenty of oxygen from the pond system. And not only that, but the decomposing dead algae consumes even more oxygen. I personally prefer to stay away from algicides. If you have issues with algae, first improve your filtration. I have many videos that can help you do that on the cheap. But if you are looking for things to treat algae, look for natural remedies. I like products like diatomics and new algae. Both these products promote the growth of diatoms. Diatoms can be classed as a type of algae, but they're very important and form the base of the aquatic food chain. Basically, they grow faster and they'll outcompete the more unsightly algae. So I think as long as you have a sensible amount of fish, great filtration, you have the right type of fish for your pond, and you provide a good amount of agitation, you shouldn't have any issues. As a quick fix, if you are desperate, you can keep frozen bottles of water to float around inside the pond to attempt to bring temperatures down. You could also do a partial water change. Just remember to add a detoxifier if you're using town water. You can also buy battery-powered aerators to help with agitation if the power is out. I'll link some of those down in the description. Anyway, I hope this video has been helpful. If so, give it a like, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.